Today in Planet Coaster 2, we're checking out Anira Bunny's latest park. This is the Irisla Island Resort, and it has blown me away. There's so many fantastic little building details and so many hidden little things in this park that I cannot wait to show for you guys. I really implore you guys to check out her channel down in the description down below and check out the workshop for yourself to see this park for your very own eyes. But without further ado, let's jump into it and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. Alright, everyone, welcome to Irisla Island Resort. This is so exciting. And it looks like once you disembark from the little ferry entrance right over here, you can find your way right to the ticket booth or information booth or whatever you want. This is honestly so cool. Anira Bunny does some incredible stuff in Planet Zoo, so I'm so excited to see what they're able to bring to Planet Coaster. And already, this just looks fantastic. But yeah, I have not looked at this park just yet. I know Anira Bunny does some incredible stuff, so I think we're just gonna go wherever it takes us and kind of just take it by vibes. I love what she's been able to do with just the in-game pieces and like just everything that the base game released with already. This just looks so beautiful, and Anira has such a wonderful way of making her parks look so much more unique from everyone else. It is fantastic. But I think we can kind of continue down this way. I believe I did see a few pictures from her on this. This is her log flume. We should be able to see the guy come down right now. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. And we get splashed. That is a wonderful way to welcome us in. And look at the little shark. That is so awesome. All right, but we can kind of continue down throughout here. It looks like she has some nice little planters with the little trees in them. And we also have the bins for any trash that you have, which is very helpful. It looks like if we continue down right over here, these should be kind of like lounge areas, it looks like. I think these are actually going to be changing rooms, if I can read that correctly. I believe so, yeah. It literally says it right there. Oh my gosh. But we start off with a lovely infinity pool, which is just so awesome. I love that. And of course, we have our little deck chairs. We have a few little pieces of, like, you know, the inflatables strewn about. That I love. I saw Jonty doing that on stream the other day, and I was like, damn, that's like some really good lore pieces right there. I don't know. And we have a little slide, so we're gonna try and do this entire park in first-person mode. So we're gonna try to at least not go to the overview, but we can actually go right up here, and using the mouse button, we click and ride the rides. However, I think we do need to open the testing, then start the testing to actually see this, because we're not going to be waiting all day for peeps, you know, but this is such a fun little slide. Good curves, good everything, and it brings you right to the water. Oh, look at that. All right, but that is looking very cool, so we can kind of continue down here. This is already so incredible. I barely even made a dent in my parks, and Anira has already done an entire park. I mean, just look at this stuff. I love this little wood texture they got going on up here, too. It's just so pretty. One of my favorite things in Planet Zoo 2 that I'm starting to see a lot of creators do is custom curbing. So Anira has set up all these lovely custom curbs along here, which is just always so welcome to see. I don't know, I just love seeing that come into place, especially because we can't turn the, oh, you gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, you both gotta go to the bathroom. All right. But yeah, we can't turn off the normal curbs in base game Planet Coaster 2, which is a little bit of a shame, but hey, what can you do? I think, what is going on up here? It looks like this is a queue for a ride. Oh yeah, this is a Helter Skelter. I believe I'm pronouncing that right, but I don't really know. How do I get on it? Okay, cool. I just click on it. All right, is someone gonna come up? Okay, cool. We can ride. We're not gonna ride all the flat rides, but I love Helter Skelters. I don't know. I just love a nice, simple ride like this, and I always use them in Roller Coaster Tycoon too, so it's just very nostalgic for me. But that is cool right there. Yeah, it's just a simple flat ride, and you disembark kind of like that, but let's check out the views over here. All right, you can barely check out the views, but it gives you a good look into kind of like the ocean or the bay or whatever Anira set up out there. That is just so pretty. Oh my gosh. And as you exit over here, you can see the entire park just come to life with all this stuff. We can see the entrance for the log flume right there. That is awesome. We have like one of those drop coasters right there. We have more slides. a giant Ferris wheel kind of just taking up residence at like the peak of the park. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to check all that stuff out. But we continue down here to a little pool area. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, nope, even better. This is a lazy river. Let's kind of continue down here. And it looks like there's a slide over there too. Let's do the slide first because this looks kind of fun. It's a little dark in here, so I'm just gonna put on the torch. But we can pop up here. Oh, this is just very simple. I like this. But I love that little peeking out with like the little bit of sunlight right there. That is so cool. So let's give this one a little bit of a ride. We can start the test. And we get plopped right into the water. That is so fun. I love those little jets over there too. That is so fun. But yeah, you kind of make your way down the lazy river. I'm going about it in the opposite way, but it's fine. But oh my gosh, it gives you a look into whatever that element is. Someone let me know what kind of element that is. But that's going to be a really fun coaster to ride in a little bit. But this is just so fun. It takes you all around this little vineyard looking building. I don't know, it's just a very beautiful Mediterranean inspired building. That is so pretty. But yeah, you just kind of go through this lovely little lush paradise. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. And yeah, you end up back over here, or rather you go about it in the opposite way, but you can check out this building right over here too. We can just kind of like disembark right here and look at this lovely little bit. We have a little bit of a QSR right over here. That is quick service restaurant. And we have a lot of seating over here, which is very cool. I love how you're able to sneak all that in. I don't know, it just feels so realistic. It feels like the right amount, you know? It's like the Goldilocks method. It's just right. We have a little Splash Emporium right over here, I think. Is that? Yeah, it's gotta be. It's selling like body tan oil, which this guy seemed to have used. But yeah, that's pretty cool. You got custom bridges too, which I am always so happy to see. I feel like just the normal path pieces don't do some pieces justice, so making your own bridges absolutely helps out so much, and it feels like we have a couple changing rooms right there, which is very cool. And yeah, we kind of just exit over here. The Helter Skelter was over there. That was a lovely little detour. That made me so happy. Let's keep on going. Alright, it feels like we're coming out to a very, very awesome vista over here. And yet again, another QSR. Always do love to see that stuff, because I feel like in Zoo, you could get away with, like, not doing too many food restaurants and stuff like that. But in a theme park, oh, baby, you always need to. But look at this. This is an insane vista over here. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the guest sounds on, but they are just making some very interesting noises, these little guys. I don't know, it's kind of strange, but this is so cool. And you get a, crap. Oh well, it's a launch. It's a launch. It's a LIM, I believe. Limb launch, yeah. But these are some insane kind of looking coasters. I don't know, I'm so excited to ride that one. And it looks like we have a little bit of a queue over here. So we're just gonna go through it and see what it leads to. Don't mind me, I'm skipping this entire ride over here. Oh, it's this one. Oh yeah, we're gonna ride it. Of course we are. And I'm just gonna speed up time so that we're not waiting a million years for the ride to come in. But once it's in, we should be able to ride it. Once everyone's boarded. Come on, hurry up, guys. I want to go. But this is gonna be so fun. Oh my gosh. Hope you guys don't mind me talking throughout this, because my autocut, like, it will cut off many of this. But this is such an insane ride. I love those water effects. I'm not sure how safe that would be on, like, a real coaster. But that little splash effect right there, even though we didn't get to see it too well, that's gonna be so cool to see, like, from the outside looking in. The waterfalls on this, oh my gosh, Anira, look at that. That is just insane, dude. And then you get some really nice kind of curves right over here, and it drops you right back down. I love what you were able to do with this, dude. This is just insane to see. Oh my gosh. And it feels like it's like such a good length of a ride too. I don't know, it's like, how long was that? It had to be like a minute. Yeah, it's a minute. But that is just so fun. I don't know. And you get some really good stats on here too, which is, I don't know, it's kind of hard to do in this game, which is kind of funny. And you kind of exit out right back over there. So that is just so cool. How does this look at nighttime? Okay, I know I did say I did not want to kind of exit the first person mode, but Frontier, please, if you are listening, please let us change the time of day from the whatever, from guest mode. But yeah, look at that at nighttime. You get some really, really awesome effects with the jellyfish, with all the coral and all the seaweed. That is just so freaking pretty. Okay, let's go back during the day because my eyes aren't that good anymore. I need to actually see where I'm going. All right, I think, did we go down that? Okay, no, it's just another flat ride. It is the Charoplane. I love these things. I love these things in real life, but I don't really feel the need to ride it in the game right now, but it does look very pretty, which is just always so welcome to see. But look at this vista once again. I am just so floored by this Anaira. So good. And I have to say, the foliage choice is just perfect as well. I don't know how you were able to disseminate which pieces worked best for your park, but they really do. The olive trees, the manzanitas, the desert palms. I'm seeing like the fig trees that you're putting all around here. It is just so good. I'm not sure what's happening down here, but I'm kind of down to check it out. Oh, it's... So this is one of the biggest issues with the game right now. The go-karts are like refusing to work because the guests find them boring for some reason. I have no idea why, because go-karts are always so fun in real life, but Planet Coaster guests, they just don't give a damn about them, and it's just so sad, especially because this track looks so cool. All right, I'm not gonna waste time going actually like in a testing mode, but this course, this is just like in the best way possible. This reminds me of a Mario Kart 8 course because of how wonderful it looks. I mean, there's just so much going on here. Anaira, I do think that you could do some insane fancy... Okay, I'm gonna be real. My computer screen is black right now because there's no lighting down here, which is like awesome how we have like actual good lighting in like dark areas. But homegirl, someone's gonna get in an accident down there. Oh my god. But that is so cool right over here with like the waterfall kind of leading down right there too. That is so freaking awesome, dude. All right, let's get back over here. Yeah, I think I was kind of continuing down right over here. You get a cave pool. Oh, but I love these, especially these custom supports. That is just so cool to see. I don't know, I love that big tube. So let's actually see what's happening down there with that. Hopefully we can find the changing rooms. That is perfect. And this, oh, this is money right here. Look at this. Oh my god, that is so cool. Okay, the pool is great. I don't need to swim through it because you guys know how pools work. But I kind of want to go up here and see where these slides kind of lead up to. Let's open the testing, then start the test. It's very dark in here, but it's totally fine. I love that with like the transparent slide sections. Oh, that is so freaking awesome right there. I don't know how you were able to lay this out, Anaira, because working underground for me is one of the most confusing things ever in Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo. So this is just so cool. Okay, I gotta turn on the lights. Sorry if I flashbanged you guys a little bit right there, but I think I'd want to try this guy. No. That's the end of the ride right there. Come on. Okay, I will say I am just a smidgen lost, just a wee bit, but it's totally fine. We have a lot more quick service restaurant stuff right down there. We have this lovely little section of a cave pool. Was this where we ended? That's where we ended. That was the test dummy. Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm just a wee bit lost, but I'm sure we'll find our way out soon. So I think if we go back up here, what was the one that I went on? It was that one, right? Let's try this one. We can open the testing, then start the test. Turn off the light because, of course, and yep, it is completely dark. Oh man, this game is funny. This game is very funny, but it brings us right out there and we ended up back where we started. Okay, I'm dying to ride that ride, so we gotta find out where that starts. Oh my gosh, okay, that is very cool, but we'll get there in a little bit. I got a little bit of a sneak peek, but it's gonna be fun. I think in the meantime, though, we can take a little right over here. Love that little Ferris wheel, but we will not be riding it today. What we will be riding, though, is this mine train. We're going to skip this entire crowd. Suck it, losers. I got the fast pass, and we are just going to plop on it right now. Okay. This is going to be so good. I am a huge fan of anything a wooden coaster. That is a head chopper if I've ever seen one. I love wooden coasters. I love anything like that has to do with wooden coasters, whether it's like the Cyclone at Coney Island, which was closed when I went, which is very sad, or like just any wooden coasters. I don't know. They just have the best vibes out of any roller coasters. It just feels so cool. But look at this. I gotta turn off the light. That is my bad. But these little head chopper elements, or whatever you want to call them, support beams, whatever, that is just so cool to see. I don't know. It is just so pretty. But it's just a very good ride. I love a good ride like this. We got some decent helixes. We got a nice few verticals, kind of like this drop right here. Look at that, right into the canyon. And then it brings us right around. Oh my god. That is so good. Anira, I don't know if you're a coaster person, but it really seems like you are because this is just so fun. I don't know. And then it brings us back up once more. And yeah, it just brings us back to the station. So that is pretty cool. I don't know. I love that stuff. That is so cool. And that is what I saw earlier for the big slide. We're going to check that out in just a few seconds once we disembark. Okay. All you have to do is right click. So that's very fun. All right. Let's kind of continue our way down. I love this big plaza over here. I don't know. I just love big kind of open areas over here. I don't know. It's just so fun. Anira, I will say, this park is insane. What I think can take your next park to the next level is just like signage for your rides, because I would love to know like what you name your rides, what you like want to call them and stuff, because I feel like you have some really iconic slides, really iconic rides, coasters, flat rides in here that I feel like they just need a name. I don't know. I would really love to see that, but I think this is that tube slide. This is not that tube slide. I have lied. But these all go into that pool right there. We have a few kind of like spiral ones. We'll check out this body slide right here because I don't really want to do anything too crazy right now. Do we have a peep in here? We do. Hooray. We can go right into the pool. But that is awesome. That is awesome. And they all end up in that little area right there. It's always important. What I love to see is having slides end in areas where guests typically wouldn't be. Just because you don't want anyone to get injured, you don't want anyone to get hurt when they're actually going down a slide, or someone at the receiving end of it. But I don't know. I know I'm skipping by all this stuff and I apologize, but this is just such a beautiful, beautiful layout. Like everything from the architecture to like, I know they're using the same pieces over and over again for like these little benches and stuff, but that is so important. It's so important to establish an identity within your park, and Anira does that so freaking well with all that stuff. But here is that little tube slide. We're going to start a test, hopefully soon. Hello. Okay, we gotta kick those people off and then we can start the test. But this is insane. We get one of these big, I want to call them claptraps. I know that's a Donkey Kong character, but no, Venus flytrap, I guess. Flytrap, that's the element. But it starts to bring us like through these little beautiful transparent pipes, which is just so cool to see. You get some really, really awesome views in here. And then it brings you down into the cave, which is just insane. I don't know. I love these dynamic slides like this, where you go through kind of like a quote-unquote adventure. It just feels so awesome. And it has some decent length to it, too. Like, we're on here for quite a long time. Okay, I think we did get stuck over there. I'm not sure if Anira has different friction settings on their game than I do on mine. I don't think I changed mine at all. But we did get stuck over there, so that's probably why the guests got stuck. But that is just really cool. So we checked out that stuff. I guess we could pop right over here. Plop down over here. It looks like we also have another entrance right over here because we do have like this helicopter pad. That is so fun. I don't know, like you could just imagine a VIP guest popping in here and being like, "Oh, I can't wait for a day at the water park, darling. Oh, I'm going to take the private chopper and go to the water park. Yeah." That is like 500 amalgamations of different terrible accents that that you guys just had to witness, so I apologize. All right, so let's pop down right over here. It looks like we have a teacups ride right over there. You enter it right through here. We're not going to ride it because I'm not in the mood to get dizzy, but I love that little teapot. It's a custom teapot. That is so fun. I don't know. I just always love seeing people really just make the most out of the flat rides. I know they typically get ignored a lot of the time. I know they're typically not everyone's favorite. I know that much is true, but I just love that. I don't know. These are the kind of like bread and butter. It's like, I'm not sure how much you guys know about like marketing and stuff. If you know about marketing, you're probably not watching my videos too often, but it's kind of like how McDonald's has a few different like, of course, the Americans using burger technology to describe marketing. But it's kind of like how McDonald's has their fries, and they're like, oh man, everyone gets the fries no matter what. It's kind of the same thing with flat rides, where everyone, like, you might have some people that ride coasters, you might have some people that only ride flat rides, but bottom line, everyone will ride a flat ride, whether it's kind of like a spinny one like that, whether it's a gentle one like the Ferris wheel, you'll always have someone riding that. So it's always important to have those guys in the park just to get a little bit more guest flow. I don't know. That's your little marketing tutorial with Leaf today. But it looks like we have a lovely little chairlift over here. We don't really need to use it, but I kind of want to check out the views on it regardless. But this just looks so pretty. All right, I don't know if I really need to ride it, but I do want to see like where it ends up. So it does end up at the lower part of the park, which is going to be very helpful. It is very helpful if we went the other way. That would have brought us immediately back up to there, which is very cool. But yeah, that's just very fun. Okay, there is so much more to this park than I realized, and we are absolutely going on this coaster right here. If I can sneak on, hello. But I am just so impressed by Anira for being able to do all of this, like, within the first few weeks of the game, within, like, the first few months, I guess. But this is just insane. I could never build this fast, nor, like, this pretty. This is just so awesome. But, yeah, let's wait for the car to show up. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, maybe I can just kind of pop on here. Don't tell anyone. But, luckily we skipped the entire chain lift, so that's fine. Okay, we'll do front bumper because, I don't like the view from the other side. All right, we got some drive tires that are kind of just easily pushing us along. And then we get dropped right down. I love that. That is so fun. And then it brings us up to an entire whole ass loop. That is so cool. Especially how we're right on the side of that flat ride. That is so fun. Then we get this nice little... I gotta learn my coaster elements. I really do. Because I know that's an element name. I just don't know the name of it. But we got another loop too, which is very fun. We kind of find our way cascading upwards through that little mountain right there. Then we get this nice invert little section right there. That is so fun. You got a nice amount of hang time right there. And then it brings us up and right over that little rapid section. That is so cool. And then boom, we are all done. And it brings us back to this section right there. That is so cool. But yeah, it goes right over your heads. I love that, especially for like, I don't know, little park elements like that. That is so fun. Also, what is this ride? I don't know. I haven't really messed with the water rides yet too much. I definitely do want to get some of those in my park soon. Maybe this is it? No, that's the... Is that this one? Okay, yeah, that's the How to Train Your Dragon ride. I don't know the real name for it. Okay, so it is a river rapids, so that's fun. Let's go to the train that is currently going up the lift hill right now. I think that's the one. Yeah? I'm just gonna pretend like that's the one, and then if it's not, you guys have all the free will in your power to go check this park out. In the description down below, I'll include Anira's channel so you can see her put this entire park together. And I'll include the workshop links so you guys can actually go check it out on her, like, Frontier Workshop. But this is just so fun. It brings us right down over here. A huge drop. I don't think I've ever seen a drop that big for a river rapids. Oh, it double drops. That is fun. And you got some really cool splash elements right up there too, which is just always so welcome. But yeah, I just love that. I love that. yeah, I don't know. I love these little elements, especially I know how Anira builds. I know how she builds. She builds one thing and then she uses it all throughout the park to make a nice motif. That makes me so happy. Also, do the guests react to the water right there? I could have sworn they did. I could have sworn they did. But, no, I really do appreciate that style of building because it just makes it so much easier for yourself in the long run because you make it easier for yourself. I don't know how else there is to say it. It's just so helpful. But yeah, it kind of goes through these little elements over here and then it brings you back up to the station right there, which is very cool. I can especially fall in love with this little section right here. You can just see how the kind of rapids just make their way up this little hill up here. That is so cool. I really wish we had the Planet Coaster 1 animations and like water physics of the river rapids and the log flumes. I know that's a huge point of contention as of late, but unfortunately we can't get everything we want. But hey, we get another quick service restaurant, so that's always good. But no, this is just so impressive to me. I don't know, it is just so fun. So we checked out the lovely big loop right there for whatever ride that was. I'm just making sure we covered pretty much everything. We covered that. We can kind of find our way down this hill right here, I believe. So we kind of find our way down. That's why I didn't see this. It's a blue path for some reason. I thought it was water. But we can check out this little element right here. I forgot there was vomit in this game. I did not even know there was vomit. That is kind of crazy to me, but look at this. It's gonna come swooping down right here. And that's a new coaster. I did not even realize. Is that a new coaster? No, we went on that coaster. Ah, we did. But we have these lovely little fountains right over here with that blue ass water. Always do love to see that. We have another flat ride over here. This park has just been incredible. We did not check out this log flume though, so we're going to go right on it. Please let us get in time. We did. That is very fun. Let's actually go on the front bumper because that's where I like to be. This feels much more like a playful one than the rapids. I'm very thankful for that because those rapids, I feel like they would give me a huge panic attack. But yeah, here we go. Let's ride it. We got these lovely little shark elements that is just so fun. You're kind of coming out of like the shark mouth. That has got to be a cool view from the other side. But brings you right down here. You got this very fun drop. And then it should splash up. It did splash up. That's cool. That's the one we saw at the start of the park. That's just very fun. But it brings you back up here. We got the big old crab. We got the big old crab just looming over the place. I like to fast forward through the little chain lift sections because there really isn't too much going on. But it brings us back down right over here. This is just so pretty. It is just so pretty. I love a pretty log flume ride. There's just something about it that just makes me so happy. And the colors in here work so well too. I don't know. But I think that was the bulk of the park. There might have been like one or two things that we might have missed, but that's why I always encourage you guys to check out this stuff on your own time, because the way that I tour a park, I'm very much looking at like how it's made. But you guys, I'm sure you guys get a different perspective out of how something's made if you view it on your own time. Like, we didn't even get to see where this ended up being like the ticket booth for, but that is just such a cool vista right there. I don't know. But please, I implore you guys to go check out Anira Bunny's channel. She does some incredible stuff. She does very relaxing speed builds, no voiceovers, but she always has like the most relaxing music. But yeah, absolutely do go check that stuff out because it's just insane. I'm sure she's going to do a very fun theme park coming up next. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed. We're going to end it right over here, checking out this park from the water side. That is just so freaking pretty. And we'll see you all in the next video. Take care and have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Bye-bye now.